Alright, welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. Look who it is with new improvements. I'm louder, the sound is probably way better, with a freshly trimmed beard, and it's even you get the point. It's bright outside. So, we have NF Circles. It's the one song that stood out to me the most. I listened to this album, as I told you, over a year ago, and I think this was the best song. Just a quick recap of the last few videos. I have actually thought about, since that NF Escape video, so the first video of our journey, that concept of escaping into your own world, that is actually something I wanted in the last few days. I've never thought about it before, but since NF planted it in my mind, I've been wanting it as well. Like, wouldn't that be great? But the thing is, at 23 right now, I can't afford that. Like, time doesn't stop. You always have to do things, get forward in life. It is how it is. So, yeah, let's just get into it. I hope you're not hearing my stomach right now. Okay, mistakes. Definitely. That is something we all have to engrave in our minds, that no matter who you meet, what you think of them before you get to know them, or what you project onto them, we're all human. And with that comes, maybe the good things, but there's always bad. Unfortunately. I know I wanted to be the perfect person, as I told you, as a child, and as a guy growing up, and I had to come to terms with the fact that there's no such thing, and it's not something you can achieve. I have my bad side. I have my evil side. It's not something you can get rid of, and it's just part of you. You're born with that. You're human. Only thing we can do is control that, like not letting it out, obviously, acknowledging it. Okay, I have this evil, horrendous idea in my head, but I won't do it. Cool, thank you for your idea. Anyone else got something to say in there? That type of deal. And yeah, there's no way you're going through life without ever sinning. Like, okay, we can say someone dies incredibly young as a baby, maybe, but we're talking about, proper adults. The wording is ridiculous, but you know what I mean. We're talking about a whole human lifespan where you develop as a person and reach your maximum potential. Why is I shouldn't be hungry right now. Whatever. yeah. So I also had a, yeah, we're dropping this right now. NF is religious. I believe in God, but I don't know which religion is right. So I only know that there is God, and I'm talking to him, and he's giving me signs, and that's all I know for sure. So I don't know, but I found myself like most of the time talking to him. The first things, or the most things, first and most things I've said to him was, I'm so sorry, I apologize. I don't know why I am this way. And we can see NF did that as well.
Yeah, Lord, forgive me for the way I'm living. Yeah, Lord, forgive me. I know I made a lot of mistakes.
Definitely.
When you look on my face, you can tell I'm ready to break, ready to snap. Lost, where am I at? I keep looking for light, but why am I in the black?
Yep. I can't explain you that either. Like, okay, it's been face value things, but the part about I'm looking for the light, I was born into this darkness, into this misery, I don't know why. And I just can't seem to escape it for years. And that's just because when you're young, you can't basically do anything for yourself. You have to grow up, and then my stomach's going crazy right now. And then work, after that whole darkness you grow up, you first have to work to be able to live, and then after having a few hard years of work, maybe you will get to the point where life's becoming better. But it's a incredibly difficult road, and I hope we can go through it together. So I'm definitely on it. How about you? Now I'm looking into the camera. All right.
It's invisible. I've been mixing and twisting the principles. There I go, talking about my life, I'm miserable. It's pitiful. I live in this prison, I've been through, trying to minister when I'm the one that needs to be ministered to.
What can I say except he is speaking facts? So the concept is, when you're young, you have needs, and you can't, you don't know yourself, you don't know the world, you need help. And when you don't get that help from your family and friends, you are lost, as he said, and it hurts, and you just don't understand what is happening. Why am I feeling so bad? I haven't done anything bad. And well, then you try to do your part, where he said, I'm trying to minister, but I'm the one who needs to be ministered to. That's just the child in him talking who was neglected. And that's really sad. You can't do nothing about it. Unless, you get good people around you, which is incredibly difficult. It's not impossible. You can do it. I believe in you. I have it. NF certainly does. M does it. M does have it. You get there. You'll get there.
Lord, forgive me, I don't know why I do this. I'll betray you, stab you in the back like Judas. Like Peter, I deny you like I don't know. Tears running down my face as the rooster crow. I'm a liar, living in the world of wrong. I'm dying, sin starting to fill my lungs. Oh,
Yep. So when you are that lost and you're trying your best, you're trying to do something, you don't see the whole picture, it gets really frustrating. And then you just, again, don't know what to do, and the easiest thing is sinning. Like, I had my addiction, for example. It was my way to numb myself, to, I don't know, get through times. It was just a way to skip time, because I didn't want to deal with the things anymore. I just couldn't take it anymore. So those are the circles where, you're trying your best, but you just don't quite understand what is going on, and for what is going on in yourself and around you. And then you feel even more neglected, even more down, even more frustrated. And then you just resort to the easiest thing, which is sinning. That's the circle.
Like my life is one big circle. I'm trying to go forward, but I'm in reverse still. It's like my life wants me to fail. Say I'm looking for heaven, but I'm heading for hell. Yeah, it's like my life is one big circle. I'm trying to go forward, but I'm in reverse still. It's like my life wants me to fail. Say I'm looking for heaven, but I'm heading for hell. Yeah, I wake up in the morning, my mind's on me.
That's what I'm talking about. He's so young, he has so many problems. He's trying his best because he knows of himself he's not bad, or he's not trying to be bad, he's trying to be good. Yet, he hasn't reached the point yet, and he doesn't have the positive people around him, where he can make that breakthrough. So, the only thing he can do, which he has done, is describe it like, well, I'm trying to go forward, but it seems like I'm in reverse still. So, how is that? How is that working? It's like my life wants me to fail. It just really is time. So with time you will get there. And I will have to tell you this. The probably earliest point where you can start to feel better is like 22. It was for me, I think, for enough. Maybe he maybe did it earlier. For me it was 22, so I know that is possible. At 22, as last year, I still didn't feel good. I was still incredibly lost. But, life started to get better. Like, there were signs of improvements and things start to go my way a little. And now I'm at the point 1 year later, because I haven't stopped doing the improvements, getting forward in life, and now I feel like life has been actually looking at me and smiling, like a woman at a bar. I don't know why I said bar. I don't like bars. It's just an easier scene to paint. When you're just, I don't know, with your friends maybe, or alone, and you see an attractive woman looking at you sometimes and smiling at you. That's what life is doing right now. So you get there. You get there. It's just really unfortunate that you are too young yet and you don't have the positive people around you yet. And I'm so sorry it happens to you. I can't explain you why it's happening. I can only say I think everything happens for a reason, and you shouldn't want to wish these bad times away or whatever happened to you. Even if it was really bad, it's hard to say, but it's part of your story and you have to do something with it. You have that unique experience and you have to see why it happened. You have to forge yourself according to it and see where you end up, because I know if you are good inside, it's hard to describe. You have like not good intention. It's hard to talk about this. Wait a minute. So if you know you're not out there to cause chaos and harm and you just want to live your life and make the most of it, that's the best description, then life is going to go your way and you're not going to do anything horrible. It's easy, but it takes time. Okay, let's move on.
Never said a prayer, Lord, never even noticed. Why am I so open to blaming when I'm broke? The moment I feel fine, I let the door close. Dealing with insecurity, but not about myself. I'm having a hard time trusting anyone else.
That's interesting. So, NF was secure in himself at 19 or younger. That's an accomplishment. Like, as I said, he is at least 4 years ahead of me. That's incredible. But not trusting anybody else is good. Like at first. And then you will figure out what to look for. Not what to look for, because then you get back into stereotyping. It's really hard to tell how you can say someone's good or you can believe someone's good for you. But with time you'll see. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you more. It's, you know, you can't solely rely on feelings. Like, I feel like this person is the right. They could be a narcissist making you feel good, love bombing and stuff like that. It's a harsh world out there. But there are also some feelings involved, like yeah. So there's feelings, there's logic, a part of it, and then you combine it with time, and then you can be pretty sure that this person is really like how they are portraying themselves as, and you can trust their word and stuff. Okay.
Put you like a toy, so I'll put you on the shelf. Like I couldn't play later if I need any help. And yeah, I think you're calling, but I don't really hear you. Seems I'm too concerned with what I see in the mirror. What I see in the mirror's more than my...
Okay, before he finishes that, he also talked about his connection to God, which is also difficult. I had to develop that myself a long time, and I'm still not the best at it, like the most efficient. And when you are at that state, which NF was right there and me in the past, you are so caught up with things. Everything is just too noisy, and you can just forget about God. Like, you're just too focused on other things, and weeks, months pass, maybe years, and then it hits you, and I haven't talked to God. Like, what have I done? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to neglect you, but it just happened. Because also the connection is really faint, as he also described it. I can't really hear you. It's difficult. You really have to prime your senses, like get the clues, connect dots. Was it all? Yeah, again, just when you talk to God, and when you finally get to the point where you talk to God, you're just apologizing, like, I'm so sorry, I did this, I didn't want to do it like that. Now if I could go back, like wishing again this dream fantasy scenario you should always avoid, I'm just saying how it is. So if I could go back again, I would do it differently, but circumstances and my weakness have led me to sin. It's just how it is. Okay, so let's hear about the mirror.
I see anger eating away at my spirit, and maybe I should change, but I don't really want to.
No, that is NF's, I don't know, biggest strength. I think he can talk to himself in the mirror. Like, I don't do that. I have done it once in a video where I called it my first time, because it was my first time, and also my last time, kinda. I haven't done it since. But seeing your emotions clearly in the mirror, what? Wow. Like, that is, even though it's anger, that's just incredible. I don't have another word. At 19 or younger, he is one of a kind. I don't know. Should we talk to ourselves in the mirror? Maybe. I should try.
Yes, I feel pain, it's like I don't really want to. I know, by now, seems like I'd be smarter. The worst part is, now I'm right back where I started.
Yeah, sorry if you forgot about it. I might go back a little. So the part about change is you're already, as I said, you're already pushing to be better, and then on top of that you have to change the bad parts of yourself, bad habits or something. It's so incredibly difficult. You have so many things to do, and then you just feel like you don't really want to, unless you feel pain, as he's describing. And you're gonna experience pain.
I don't really want to, unless I feel pain, it's like I don't really want to. I know, by now, seems like I'd be smarter. The worst part is, now I'm right back where I
And the realization is humbling, to say the least. Like, obviously, you can hear from the song, this circle thing isn't the first time it happened. Wasn't the first time. It happens like every, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months. But when you get to the point again, you're so overwhelmed that you forget maybe what you learned, and or you just don't bother again, and weakness has overtaken you again, because weakness for some reason has like a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Like it's not, I don't know if the brown belt is the second best, I hope. I wouldn't call it like a black belt, because you can be stronger than your weakness, but weakness is surprisingly strong. And that's just how these circles happen. You have to push through them, as we have figured out in Escape. So, and obviously time. You have to draw some circles to figure out how to get yourself out the circles. It's just how it is. It is part of your life, and it will always be. Not like in the beginning, because after that, you learn, and don't make the same mistakes again, hopefully. But it's going to take off time, like off your life. Obviously, you're not gonna feel good during those times. Think of it as character development. You needed to go through those times.
It's like my life is one big circle. I'm trying to go forward, but I'm in reverse still. It's like my life wants me to fail. Say I'm looking for heaven, but I'm heading for hell. Yeah, it's like my life is one big circle. I'm trying to go forward, but I'm in reverse still. It's like my life wants me to fail. Say I'm looking for heaven, but I'm heading for hell. Yeah, Father, please, I know I don't deserve your grace, and none of us do. Yet your mercy remains.
Valid feelings. Had those.
You were perfect. There I go, running away with nothing to say. Lord, I'm ready to change. Take me, mold me into something that's right.
I've been saying the same thing. Like, I've been suffering, going through life, and like last year and this year, I had 2 moments where I was talking to God, and I said, you know what? I'm ready. Let's go to the next level. Let's do more. Let's push through it. And
Sick of living my life like I'm out of your light, I'm out of your sight. I need you to charge it, take me out the darkness and wrap me in your arms. Cause without you, I'm just another phony. And without you, it's like I don't even know me. Show me, pull me in the right direction. Need your life protection, need the mic directed. I'm sick of living life like I ain't gotta have you. When in the end, we both know that I have to. It's sad too, cause every time I'm falling away, I can hear the little voice inside my head say,
that is the last truth we have to accept today. You might want to do everything on your own. Can you do it? If NF and I couldn't do it, It's probably not. So for me also it really helps imagining God and how he knows everything, how he's doing everything right, and then just really like having a face to face with him and learning how I can be better, how can I be better at myself, because okay, also let's clear this up. Do you know yourself? Do you really know yourself? Do you know everything about yourself? Life will show you that you don't know. You don't know yourself. You don't even know yourself. How are you going to achieve anything? How are you knowing other people if you don't even know yourself? God is like a mirror where you can only see the truth. Like his reflection is only the truth. And based off of that truth, you can like be sure that you are some type of way, like, because in your head or just going about life, you do things differently sometimes. You can't say, yeah, I'm always like, I don't know, I'm always introverted, when maybe you have really good friends and with them, if someone looked at you from the outside, you seem extroverted. It's a really bad example, I'm sorry, because like these words that describe you, it could be so inaccurate, but I hope you get my point. So you really depend on the situation, like how you are, how you're acting, and you have to find your real self, which is the same no matter the situation, and that's how you're going to get your best life. I hope you understand. If you have questions about it, please ask me in the comments. I left a few things off, like, as I said, your environment affects you, you behave differently, but the truth, your real self, is what's going to really make you want to live life. Like, you are just going to feel like it's right. That's what we have to find, because we're not somehow born with that ability to just be our real selves. It's a difficult path and road to finally get there, but it's so worth it.
Like my life is one big circle. I'm trying to go forward, but I'm in reverse still. It's like my life wants me to fail. Say I'm looking for heaven, but I'm heading for hell. Yeah, it's like my life is one big circle. I'm trying to go forward, but I'm in reverse still. It's like my life wants me to fail. Say I'm looking for heaven, but I'm heading for hell.
What an awesome song. You know, I also kind of want to listen to Miss You. I told you last video, it's not my type of things, but you know, NF's part were really good. this is a good song. Imagine being able to do this at 19 or younger. Well, we'll all get there. Alright? Later.